Okay, another, I want to say unboxing. I'm not taking these out of a second box. They're just coming out of their actual box. Yeah, and the time has come to make a video on them because they're going to be shipped out today for a trade. And I'll probably never touch this pair ever again in my life. So I just wanted to take the opportunity and do a review on these bad boys. So, really brief background. I've got the exec access on Sneakers app. It's the only time the Sneakers app has ever treated me well, ever. And I don't know, I was like, this isn't actually happening. This is like part of my imagination. And I hit my size and they arrived. They didn't even get stolen in the post. As you can see, I got them TTS in the 12. And as you can also see, it's the low. I guess if it was the high, it would have been a blue box. The high I probably would have kept. I don't think these are bad. They just weren't for me, and certainly not at the value. And I'll tell you in a sec what I've traded them for. So the sleeve, which we come to see a lot on the Armanier pairs, comes with these, and you can see the Cactus Jack, the Nike Air, and then the Fragment. So it's a three, you can see the Fragment there. Three-way collaboration, and then also the wings. The packaging is sublime on this pair. I definitely can't fault that. As I say, I just wasn't like a big enough fan to really warrant keeping them, knowing how much they go for. So all that said, enough lollygagging. Take the box out. So they come with the typical pink paper that we've come to know and love. I'll peel that back and take both sides out and plunk them down. Okay, so here they are in their Travis Scott glory. As you can see, still DS. I haven't touched them. So I didn't really pick them up. I picked them up with the intention of like having a look, you know, what do they look like in hand, but it was more out of curiosity than anything, than actually kind of like loving them. So there is some fairly decent, some okay leather here, and on the back, but they do kind of, I don't know, this piece here kind of feels like the dark mocha. The black leather is not that bad, it feels like the dark mocha. The cream leather to me feels a little bit synthetic. I don't know whether that's just because I'm not a huge fan of the pair or not. But I mean, it's okay. This is nice and tumbled, it feels buttery, but like, I don't know, the rest of it just felt for me, for a shoe that's like going for nearly $2,000, didn't really feel good enough. So, but just working through some of the details. So you have the Trav on this side, Fragment stamp on that side, and the Jordan and the Cactus Jack. Really nice detail. On the inside, the two typical swooshes, and then again, as we've known to come and love, the big swooshes on the outside. I think part of what I didn't like about it is like the shape of a low isn't something I would typically wear. They look really long and thin, you know, this kind of dimension. Whilst the colorway is really nice, the blocking is quite interesting. It's like it's almost like basically like a black toe blocking, like with the heel tab being the color and then just black and white. I don't know, for me, like the oversized swoosh is like a slightly different color to this. And then like, again, like a similar kind of colors here. Yeah, they're good, but for me, there's so many pairs that I think are better that I would like rather use the value of these to get. But yeah, it's just to finish off the kind of the details. You have the Cactus Jack tag there, blue on the inside. You've got 3 spare laces, a blue, a pink, and a black. What else do we have? I think that's about it really for the special edition type stuff. I'm gonna get this shoe out of the way so I don't accidentally debag them or something, and I am gonna compare. So, as I kind of tend to always do, I'm gonna compare to another pair. So this is my high. This is my Travis Scott high. So these were retail. These are from Offspring back in the UK. I want to say, yes, they were. It was quite a while ago now, so I'm kind of forgetting. Just to show the kind of like the swoosh, and I guess just do a general comparison. You guys know I love doing that. For me, these feel like a once in a lifetime pair. This feels like a consolation, kind of like a kind of like a runner-up kind of thing. It is what it is. I'm not saying that one's better than the other, but as you can see here, for me, just personally, this pair just like takes the cake. And I don't really feel, I'm usually a completist. I don't really feel like I need all of the Travis Scott Jordans. I'm pretty good with just these. Yeah, I also feel like the leather here is really good. Like the suede on the entire shoe is really good. The leather in here is good. I really like this like pocket piece here where you can unstick and you can hide certain stuff in there. A lot of that detail is really lost here, and it's just not really the same. So yeah, that was kind of why I did it. Just going to get these back out of the picture. So I mentioned earlier that they're going to get traded. These are going to get sent off today. So I have used trade block again, and I will be receiving a VNDS, so a very near dead stock pair of off-white Jordan 4s in replace for these. The sale off-white Jordan 4 is like, I was saying to Harden the Paint yesterday, is like there are 3 or 4 really, really hyped expensive J's that I would go above and beyond to get to kind of secure and add to the collection for what is basically stupid price. But these aren't one of them. I'd say my list is the sale off-white Jordan 4, the grey cores 4. I mean, Chicago's have become that as well. Definitely not doing that now that the reimagined pair are coming up. Ironically, the high for these, I know they got hate from a lot of people, but if you've seen my heritage video, you know I love that block. I would trade, if I could, now that I've got this deal, obviously that's off, but if I could have, I would have traded these for the high. And I did actually talk to a guy about doing it. I just couldn't justify adding like how much I would have to add on top, so I didn't do it. The leather Soulfly one, maybe. I actually nearly bought them in the past, like by just again trading up for them. But yeah, that, like for me, just those once in a lifetime J's are worth the extra time and effort to get, and these just didn't feel that for me. So whilst they're a great shoe, I would probably put the pink laces in like you saw with my highs. For me, they just didn't feel it. And what you're going to see when I do the box unboxing for the 4s is, you know, really why I love that pair so much. So yeah, that's it for the Travis Scott Fragment Low unboxing. Over and out.